Hello, this is Mr. Westford coming at you live through the power of the internet. And with me, I have John Mondragon. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How about all of you guys? Or you? Just you. No one cares about you, chat.
All right, joking. Chat, we're going to sit here in silence until you let us know. How are you?
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just be waiting here.
The youngest I need, it'll get you high, get you wise. Party is the place to be.
You know, yeah, he asked me to punch me and to knock on my teeth out, and I realized it's because our Haitian neighbor came in and they needed it to put on string for their voodoo. My Christian Haitian neighbor is using my teeth for a voodoo.
Buddy, the only show you want, the only show you need, it'll get you high, get you wise. Buddy is the place to be.
I've got a vagina.
Don't we all? I feel like I came up with something to say for that, and it just slipped my brain. I didn't write it down. It made me laugh at the time, and there was like a shower thought, you know.
It was our gashes. Our gashes got in the way for that.
That wound that never healed. Just...
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it'll come to me. I don't know. I don't make up the rules how my brain works. But
anyways, how was your birthday, sir?
It was good. It was good. I took the day off. I went to morning liturgy, and then came home. My wife and I had breakfast together, and then we went to a lazy, sleepy town, like a really small town. Just kind of went to different thrift shops and had some. Went to a seafood place on the river, and then we went to a winery. Had a flight of wine. I smoked a cigar in solitude for an hour on the back porch with a book. And then we had dinner, and that was pretty much the day. That's how my 30s began. I feel different though. It's weird. It's hard to describe. It's like laser focus, because like when you're in your 20s, you're like, I got time. I can't. Yeah. Even when I was like 24, 25, I had friends like we wanted to do stuff to like do creative stuff, and I'd be like, let's work on this. Like, oh no, we're gonna like go out and like we're gonna go to the bar. I'm like, we like had plans. It's like, oh, we're so young. I'm like.
But now you're in your 30s. It's like there's no more time.
Well, it's like even when people were saying that when I was in like I was like 22, 23, I was like, the more you say that, the less it's true, dude. Like you're gonna wake up and you still gonna be saying that when you're 40. We got time. I mean, yeah, I guess you do. You do, but it's fleeting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's just like feminism time zone. I got time.
Yeah. I got things to do, and this is what the come on, I didn't mean to press. This is what the algorithm gave me this morning. This is what I was jamming to.
Is that Baron in the background?
Yeah, it is.
They tell me there's words that I can't say. All their stupid rules are fucking gay. They want me to think the N-word is wrong, but I'm not gonna play along. Nigga, I feel like saying nigga today.
Well, he's very far in the background. He's like a mile away.
Yeah. And that keyboard stand, that keyboard stand is like 6 feet tall, so.
I don't care if you get your feelings hurt. Your reaction to the word is worse. I'm just trying to watch my son play tag. Now please step away from my bag.
Nigga.
I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah. I feel like saying nigga tonight. But when I'm with my son sitting in the park, I say nigga with a hard R. Oh fuck yeah. get robbed. Don't blame me, that's what they like to be called. I'm not a hater, I just love free speech. Now please keep your kid on a leash, nigga. I feel like saying
That's the best part.
nigga today.
The best part.
Yeah, I feel like saying nigga tonight. Or when I'm with my son sitting in the park. I
You
say
get it.
nigga with a heart.
I just like that that refrain. That refrain's really it hits a spot.
Is this a song Katy Perry denied? She was like, I can't sing. that.
It landed on our desk.
This is gonna be a hit. I swear. Just try it. I just met the feminine goddess. I can't do this.
Oh, feminine goddess. Forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, we'll get into that today, hopefully.
All right, well let's start. Is that a burger or just a burger shirt? Both. Why not? I don't know.
Can't go wrong with
But
anything.
yeah, I still haven't hit the jackpot. I've been going to the park with my kid. I've been leaving the diaper bag just out in the open. Nothing yet. I'll report back. Hopefully I'll get something. But
Everyone's just leaving it alone. You're like, somebody,
yeah. I'm like,
come,
I'm trying.
someone try to steal my kid or something. Please.
I can't just do the GoFundMe without a video. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here, John? This is John's video. Many people have no idea about the Indian version of Titanic, which is just as compelling as the American film.
Mhm.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel
Yeah, so murky.
you. That is how I know you. Born far across
Bunch of dirt bikes.
distance and spaces
God, just too many
between.
people.
You have come to
That's why we were late today, guys. Look at our transportation.
Yeah, this is how I got to work today.
Yeah.
Just me and a couple. Oh no! Oh no!
Wherever you are,
Somehow their bikes are cleaner.
Oh
no.
That
Oh.
actually looks like probably the cleanest river they have there because it's probably just mud.
Yeah, it's not like sewage and poo poo. That
Yeah.
it didn't get very far. Oh, I had this next clip I had saved, like whenever this came out, like a month ago. Oh no, wait, no, this was uploaded yesterday, but I saw this clip a while ago. This lady's crazy, dude. Crazy white people on mushrooms or something.
Yes.
I don't care about rules and laws or borders or enforcers because I don't acknowledge you. You're not real. You're a
Let me know
superhero.
if you
Like,
can fix it.
act like a god because that's what you are. Ah. I want to see my kid. Call my mom. She lied. And then I don't get to see my kid.
Is this performative?
No more lies.
Oh, the freaking Oblivion music.
Yeah,
Transparency and stuff.
NPC
No more
mode.
enforcers. I want empathy angels coming to meet needs and make life more wonderful.
It's got to be
I want
drugs.
integration and I want healing conversations that collaborate to meet needs and find a way to move forward together. No, I need us to ascend.
Well, she needs some
to
what? What'd he
higher
say?
consciousness so we are not running from.
What do you say? I think maybe she needs something. It's kind of hard to see here.
No, I need us. No, I need us to ascend to higher consciousness so we are not running from our sympathetic nervous system. Fight, flight, freeze, fawn, fuck. I want us
That's
to attune
That's not what they
to
usually say.
and talk about
No.
body sensations. Say it. I'm
Body
a superhero.
sensations.
Look, you're just like a warrior and you're a king. Animals are meant to come to you because you meet the needs for the planet. Then you're getting a tickle torture. Get everyone together. Come on, you're all getting a tickle torture, and then I'll go. And if you don't come for a tickle torture, I'm gonna.
When your girl goes to yoga and doesn't come out the same.
Yeah, you're just like, oh no, please go
One
back.
hot yoga, and then she ended up in the police station.
Yeah,
Do
I need a refund.
Get that
please.
superhero. I'm gonna do a speech for another hour unless you all come for your honorary tickle torture. It means your lovability is undeniable and ever expanding forever. Come on! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
See, I would say like, where's an immigrant
I
to
know,
come
you're
up
my
and
favorite.
just talk her
Yeah,
out?
I heard like 2 million immigrants. Where are they? What, 20
Yeah.
million immigrants? We need them. Well, here's the
We're
one
waiting for
time I
you.
want an immigrant.
Yeah, there's just some guy from Somalia just like,
Yeah. Did you see the video of the Mall of America
cops won't do
out
anything either.
in Minnesota?
Oh yeah, I did.
It was like
That's
literally just
wild.
hundreds of Somali. Like every single person you saw was Somali.
Yeah, I saw a couple of videos of like the mall out in I think South Africa, where it was just, oh no, dude, it was just destroyed. Like college frat houses aren't even like that destroyed. It's bad.
No, yeah, it's all gonna look like that river with the Titanic a minute ago.
Yeah, we're
Unless we do
sinking.
something.
We're already
Yeah,
sunk.
the water is flooding in.
Yeah, there's no
But
going
you-
back.
Do you think this lady is it drugs or is it performance? Because I kind of like with the way she's talking, she could be tweaking, or it could just be like who's this person filming? Is it just another person like waiting to get their pay their parking ticket or something?
I don't know. Sounds like probably like some shrooms or psychedelics or something.
Yeah, I think like mushrooms is if it was drugs probably.
So just keep getting you. Air hug.
That's not what an air hug
All
is,
right,
lady.
I'm gonna go to the Starbucks.
Yeah, you're just hugging yourself.
And I'm still gonna free you guys. I might come with my yoga ribbon.
Nope. Yep. There it is.
And
Oh,
use
yep,
it like a
yep,
love lasso.
there she be.
And
Tags
then
on them.
We'll call the National Guard, and you guys won't have to work because I'll love superhero kidnap you.
Like even hippies that are like at Burning Man are like, oh, bitch, What?
This is too much.
I'm not high enough for this, and I haven't been sober in like 12 years. You're telling me this is your first trip? What the?
Oh, I wish I met that god. Wow. Like,
You've been hanging out with Katy Perry?
And you'll be in my yoga ribbons, and I'll take you to my temple.
Oh, I
Then I
don't.
will put you in varying yoga positions while I deep tissue massage special pressure points to put you in a deep state of ecstasy.
He's like,
and
I just
bliss,
want to go home.
transcending to another dimension where you will be there for hours, and 1 second will go by, and I'll do the same thing to the National Guard.
either that or you need like a.
When we
what's
wake
his
up,
name?
the world will be more beautiful, loving, and wonderful. I swear.
The what, lady? You're trying to like ascend his consciousness to another dimension. This man just needs a beer because
Yeah.
he has to listen to you.
He's just like, thank God I'm retiring in 2 years.
I don't know if I believe in that dimension bullshit, but I'm probably in the lowest one right now. If hell's the lowest dimension, god damn it, I'm there.
I'm there.
Where?
Who's that guy that accidentally shot
I love you
that
guys.
his camera woman?
Don't tell me be safe. Safe.
Oh, are you talking about I have Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, Alec Baldwin. He's like,
Yeah.
is that a real thing? It's like,
Oh, wow.
it went up
I better
and
not get. Good thing I have lawyers.
down. Who put bullets in my gun?
Well, even blanks can
Yeah.
go wrong.
Be brave. I will. You be brave too.
Okay, all right.
Love you guys.
No,
Did
you
you
let's
hear
go on your
that?
feet, lady.
The 2 goddess officers who I love hug for me or air hug. Okay. Bye, Super Squad. Love you.
Super squad.
And
Man,
like, wouldn't it be like against the law to let that person just like walk out of a police station like that intoxicated just back into the public?
yeah, I mean well, it's like she's not doing anything wrong. I mean, maybe you could say that she is. Lydia, can you go play, please? Can you go play? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm talking to my friend, okay? Maybe like a disturbance or like taking up the police time or something, like keeping them from their actual duty. I don't know what that'd be
Yeah.
classified as, but that's like the worst they could do. Other than, I mean, like, yeah, public intoxication if she is probably high on
Yeah, I guess that
illicit
is
drugs.
It's really nothing.
But it's weird. It's kind of weird. I think they're like, I'm not here. I'm not going to book this lady. That means I have to listen to her longer. I'll give her an air hug. I'll give her I don't even know which is the goddess officer. I'll give her an air hug. Yeah, get out of here, lady.
Yeah, she was here for 4 minutes. You want it in here for 24 hours to sober up?
Yeah. I'm using all my I'm skipping the vacation. I'm using all my time today.
Yeah, I won't be back until that woman is out of state, sir.
Bro, what is this next one you just sent me? What is this?
I don't even remember. Oh, yes.
All right, audio listeners, you're just gonna have to look for a second. What? Did you go to the website?
No, I didn't. I was scared.
Oh, well, I probably, maybe I shouldn't be sharing the screen as I do it. Let me do a little quick run through.
Like if that's your advertisement for your website, then I don't know.
Okay, let's learn more and take action. Those circumcision destroys 16 plus functions. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad. I did not consent. Stop cutting baby penis. Hopefully, I'm not gonna get take action, donate, DIY activism. What do they like? You get a foreskin in the mail and some glue.
Yeah, you like put around your fingers or something. Our mission. What a wonderful mission.
How do the God's chosen people feel about this?
Yeah. I need somebody to come in.
Dude, you're not in uniform.
I know he's just over there like, hey. He's like the only one there with the
my
good
boyfriend's
body.
here. Sorry, I didn't tell him about. We don't have an extra pair of pants, do we? Rebels. We are rebels who say aloud no and protest social conditions and institutional policies and practices that violate core societal values and principles. Platitudes. Foreskin positivity. Oh my gosh. Here's our calm, meditative foreskin affirmation app. Please download it. My foreskin was valuable. Your penis is still connected spiritually to your foreskin, even though it's decomposed. It's out there being reused by other organic matter, waiting to be reconnected to you on a higher level of existence.
I put my.
I don't know what would that be.
I don't know. Yeah,
they ruined perfect white jeans. I mean, perfect white jeans don't stay perfect very long.
No, I can.
Honesty and factfulness, dude. We say what is true. We don't need to make up, embellish, or hide anything. The truth is stark enough. Is on our side and all we need. No, we say what is true.
Oh, we say what is true. Oh, okay.
The truth is stark enough.
The truth is your sweater's gone.
It feels like this website is way more extensive than like what they're like. All right, now this next section's our vision and then our values and say that we like truth and we're rebels. Yeah, like that. And like we're like good citizens and foreskin positivity. We don't just stand in criticism of violation of genital integrity. We celebrate and appreciate the form and functions of the natural human genitals. This could get dicey. Yeah. I don't know about this movement.
We'll have to get Jim Bob to debate like the head of this organization.
Board of the directors. Okay, it's Brother K. Oh my, is brother in on here somewhere?
What is a woman doing here?
What? Just,
ladies,
okay, there's a cheap prostitute is the secretary. You have a literal like swamp hag. And she's not even there's not even a title here.
She looks like the old.
But she received her degree in literature. Sorry.
Oh, She looks like the old witch lady from Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, she's definitely some kind of like you can see it in her eyes.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I played around with voodoo before.
If the Jews can do witchcraft with the foreskin, so can I.
Yeah. Ooh.
They've been doing this since 2012, bro.
Damn. See, like, what is there women doing here? What is circumcision? It's a minute.
I don't know. Female circumcision, dude. I like hers is just like a big circle. Oh, so is his.
Yeah.
All right. They need some more uniformity. Some are splatter, some are like schmear, and some's just a circle.
Yeah, you're almost there. You're almost there.
All right. This is a quote from Catherine Franklin, the secretary, the prostitute. Escort, sorry. After learning the damage that genital mutilation does to both the individual and to human sexuality as a whole, it would be a great disservice to humankind to not speak out about such an atrocity.
Mm.
What does she mean by human sexuality as a whole? Is that like the platonic form of human? What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I can't tell. I can't tell if she's real stupid or real smart.
Yeah,
Dave Mustaine. Wait, which one?
This one here.
That guy.
The witch.
He looks.
The witch lady hag.
Dave. What's Dave Mustaine look like again?
Like
old dude with long ginger hair. Well, anyways, this looks like Jeremy Renner's falling on hard times. Anyways,
that guy looks like he just came off of the Amish farm. Ooh.
You can watch him on Tosh.0, dude. Ending genital mutilation of children. I mean, I'm not even against the cause, man. This is I don't know. I'm not really into the performative street art or whatever.
Yeah. But it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. That was something to talk about, you know. That was interesting enough. Oh no, what is this? Is this this is a graduation?
Yeah.
Oh wow. What the heck is this? So Exhibit A on why college degrees are worthless.
Yeah. And I guess that guy was right about that. James White.
I didn't hear what was the argument? It was something about race realism or something.
Christian race realism. It's since blacks and other ethnicities have a lower IQ, then therefore it's harder for them to be saved because they just can't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like a very reformed or Western kind of view, because you don't have to understand everything to be saved. I mean, like there's several saints that have in the Orthodox Church that have errors, and it's like, yeah, you don't have to be like perfect to get it right. Like Saint Augustine has errors, but he was a holy man. You don't have to have everything right. You don't have to like be perfect intellectually or have the perfect systemic theology to be saved or whatever. It's like, there's been multiple people with Williams syndrome or Down syndrome in my church, and like they probably have a better shot than me because they don't have the intellectual stuff that can bring you down.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it might be nice to not be able to like think about other things. Just like,
yeah, like they're not going to have like the temptations that have access, the temptations that have access to me, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But I think like referring to IQ level to being that some way, I guess, delineates your salvation. It's kind of retarded.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, like there, Christianity it's got everything for the scholar and the intellectual to the simple farmer, pleb chud, like it is for all things for all people, is infinitely deep and infinitely simple.
Mhm.
Is Becky at my church? No, we actually, well, kind of. We have a lot of autistic guys there. Lot of them. Absolute state of Protestantism. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, I mean, that's like all the emphasis on intellectualism and the age of reason and all that stuff. Like, you're not in like Roman Catholicism, they made it where you can't commune until what, you're like 14 or something like that, because you have to like understand it. And then a lot of Protestantism, you have to like be able to understand the confession of faith before you can be baptized or all those kind of things.
Yeah.
They even like Rome doesn't do pedo baptism, right? They don't baptize babies.
No, they do.
They
My
do?
brother baptized
What am I
his
thinking of?
baby.
It's probably pedo communion is what I'm thinking of. They baptize, but they don't commune. Yeah, they don't commune until they're like 14 or something, which is kind of wild. Like, because the first 1,000 years, that was one thing: baptized, chrismated, Eucharist, like all one thing.
Yeah, I don't know if his kids can take communion, but I remember they did get baptized. And they were like shortly after they were born or something like that. Can't really remember.
Yeah, the age of reason thing in Roman Catholicism is genuinely insane. What about mentally handicapped? I'm sure like they have like exceptions, but like when your system has to have an exception for that rather than just be like this. Like, we have all of the anathemas in Orthodoxy and we have the dogmas and stuff like that, but you can be baptized. I mean, like there's so many examples, like fun examples of like really simple monks. Like this one monk, it was like the feast of the Annunciation of Mary. Like she's going to get told that she can bear Christ at this Annunciation. And the monk is like very simple, low IQ kind of guy that Paul White is talking about. And he thinks it's Saint Annunciation, like it's a person, it's like an event that happens. And everybody's like trying to fix him and like tell him, this is the event that happened in the Bible, and he just doesn't understand. And it's on Mount Athos, and they sail the ship away, and monk runs across the water and jumps on the boat. He's like, "Hey, can you please tell me about Saint Annunciation again?" They're like, "Just go back. You're okay. You got it." And there's another one I heard recently of because normally in Orthodoxy, the typical prescription is that you fast from water and from food from when you wake up until after you commune, like in a liturgy, like on a Sunday liturgy. And this really old monk thought it was unconscionable for him to eat anything after taking the Eucharist. Like he couldn't fathom eating something after the real presence of Christ touched his lips. So he'd eat right before taking communion. He'd eat a big meal. And his abbot or whoever was like in charge of him came to him and was like gonna like try to set him straight. And he walks into his room and he's like, "Yes, Father, what did you want?" And he like sets his coat on the rack or whatever, and he sits down, and the abbot looks over at his coat and it's hanging on a ray of light. He's like, "I hope you have a blessed day. That's all." It's
That's
this
not the coat hanger.
Yeah, like the intellectualism is a roadblock if it's going to keep you from holiness, And some people, you can have holiness without all the philosophy and everything. I mean, it's a tool. And God became man so that we could be saved, like all of us, our intellect, our heart, our mind, our body. It's for all the sacraments are for the renewal of our mind, of our body, all these things. But that doesn't mean you have to be like intellectually perfect and have every single thing right.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, and there's kind of a hierarchy. Like Saint Theophan the Recluse talks about the kind of 3 modes a man can be in. He can be carnally, which is just all about the body, the senses, the desires, the appetites you have. And then you can be all about the intellect, all about philosophy, all about right thinking and logic and all these things. And then you can be motivated and like he basically talks about like these 3 heads of the human person, and you choose to put where the crown goes. That rules your life. And he talks about you should put spirituality, like the crown, right on top of spirituality. It should order all the others, and the others should be from spiritual to intellectual to carnal. Like that's when it's in that order, everything falls into its proper place, and it's like you'll be fully human. But when you put the crown on the intellect or on carnality, that's basically like usurping the power that the spirituality is supposed to have, and that's when you have disorder. That's what he talks about in some of his letters to one of his spiritual daughters.
Okay, so that's basically just like putting your knowledge and your intellect or whatever your carnal thing is just above Scripture, and well, not Scripture, but
just your relationship with God, which Scripture is part of it, and obviously like the intellectually understanding Scripture. There's like interplay because that affects like your spirituality if you have misunderstandings of what Jesus says in the Scripture or anything like that. But there's lots of examples in Orthodox saints with simple people that weren't very learned but had revelation, right? Because their nous was so pure that God gave them insight. Like Saint Mary of Egypt like knew Scripture even though she'd never read it, because she spent like 40 years in the desert just fasting and praying and trying to repent, because she was a prostitute for years, and she was like trying to just desecrate her body as much as possible, like in spite of God. And she had a change of heart. She had a conversion experience, and then she spent time in the desert in monasticism, just alone, basically. And she was able to recite Scripture even though she'd never heard it.
I think you told me about that before.
Yeah, it's great. It was like God, because it's a relationship with God, and like the truth doesn't change. So, and it's like a lot of the monks will say that even if like all the Bibles are destroyed, like all of the monks, all of the Orthodox Christians will be able to come and rewrite the Scripture because it's revealed to us on our hearts.
That makes sense.
Anyway, slop. Where's the slop? We need more funny ha-has, right? What is this thing? Do people listen to the show for that kind of stuff, or do they listen to it for whatever this is? What is this?
Excuse me. I think you're beautiful. What's your name? Okay. Have a good one. You have a beautiful smile.
Wow. Was that like...
I don't know what that was.
A chunky friend? It definitely killed the vibe.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give this like a 5 out of 10, especially in comparison to the one a few weeks ago of you two are quite beautiful and magnifico even. Wow. 10 out of 10. The eye candy that you have is quite excellent. I do not want your number. I do not want to ever see you again. Goodbye. You cannot have my number. That random autist, that was the anti-simp. There you go.
Hell yes,
Oh, Lydia, I gotta do my show. Okay. Can you go play? No. Uh-oh. Well, we did all the freaking yours so far. Let me get to some of mine.
Move back on.
Yeah, like the Mormon stuff has been crazy popping off lately, but
oh yeah, that's been wild, dude.
There's been so much Mormon stuff. But have you seen this? Kanye has changed the culture, just not our culture.
This is like Thailand?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Vietnam or something. I like the lady in the front's like a little bit conflicted. She's like,
do it.
She's the only one that sees the camera. Lady on the left, like, I love the camera. No, the camera loves me.
Oh no!
And then do it.
You're fired.
Yeah, so that song's going places, dude.
Yeah, that's wild. I didn't think it was gonna get that popular. I was like,
we'll watch the rest after Father Deacon Dr. Ananias. I believe that's FDA. It's late to class. Thanks for the laughs. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for the like the 45 cents or whatever.
Thanks for the dono, sir. Have fun at class.
Thank you for the 3 or 4 sats. But yeah, with that song, I've been listening to all the AI different covers or whatever. Have you heard
there's so many
one? There's a lot of them, dude. Some of them are kind of trash, but there's some. I think a lot of them are actually way better than the original. Like I don't really like the original except for the hook at the end. I just don't like the auto tune. It just sounds kind of like tin can wonky. I don't know. Maybe that was a scumbag comment to make. Sorry, no. Go watch somebody more important than me. Whatever. I do. You just tell me what you do. You just tell me what you do. I don't know. You make your own decisions.
I know we are streaming at like there's like so many other huge people on right now.
This is my window until things change, which things are going to be changing pretty drastically soon. Be able to do a lot more stuff. Get my studio going to be hopefully sunsetting employment and just ramping up stuff like this. So that's the plan. Oh, that's the plan, bro.
Oh, did you hear the Bluesgrass one of
you mean this one?
I think so.
Literally had it pulled up waiting.
People took my kids from me, then they closed my bank account. I got so much anger in me, got no way to take it out. Think
this is actually Matrix. Where the fuck's my night? I would actually listen to this like on a run.
Yeah, I would.
I'm posting on Twitter, they telling me they don't say that. How niggas can't see me in public, I'm driving a all-chrome Maybach. With all of the money and fame, I still can't get my kids back. With all the money and fame, I still don't get to see my children. Niggas see my Twitter, but they don't see how I be feeling. So I became a Nazi, yeah, bitch.
I mean, even like with the beginning, really, it's like the cuck comment is like the thing that does it for me. And I kind of look at it as like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I interpret it as like ironic, like he's like saying something that's obviously not true. Like I do not like that, but it's. I don't know. I've seen some people say he's like pro cuckoldry or something. I'm like, I don't know. That's not how I interpret it.
I think it's just another just.
I mean, it could just be edgelord.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. It's basically like clickbait.
Yeah,
like I don't really think he went down on his cousin. And what was that other song?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
even like the lines. The lines between the HH hook, I'm not a huge fan of. It's kind of like, I feel like black people especially do that, where it's like they do these like more edgy or like graphic lyrics, especially like in between the hooks. I feel like this is the common thing. We're like, oh, me as a white person, or I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But I feel like white people probably wouldn't do that. They would just do the hooky thing instead of like, she wants to have sex in Japan. She's got the world in her hand. Like, what does that even mean? It's like something to say or whatever, but it's like, I don't think that actually has any content in it.
Or what was that other one? It was, he's like, because my niggas in Paris and we go in gorillas. It's just like, what does that mean?
Song? Yeah. Well, it rhymes. That's what it is. Anyways,
nigga, hi Hitler.
That's the good stuff.
Nigga, hi Hitler. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, a sinner.
Nigga, hi Hitler. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. All my niggas Nazis, nigga, hi Hitler. Nigga, hi Hitler. Nigga, hi Hitler. All my niggas Nazis, nigga, hi Hitler. Nigga, hi Hitler.
It's been in my head for like a week now. But it's never his version. I don't even like all the other versions are better.
I was playing the old OG like first Call of Duty, and I felt bad after we won because we destroyed the Nazis. I was like, wow.
Post-war consensus is over, man.
I forgot about that.
Nigga, hi Hitler.
That part's right there.
Nigga, hi Hitler. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
It's so good.
Nigga,
so much an AI like the Zach Brown.
They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. All my niggas Nazis, nigga, hi Hitler. Nigga, hi Hitler. Nigga, hi Hitler. All my niggas Nazis, nigga, hi Hitler.
And I've heard it described like this song has pushed more for the destroying the post-war consensus and the JQ than like anything, like even Martyr Made, all that controversy with Churchill and everything, and he's opened up the Overton window for both the N-word and for Hortler. But it's basically like he's got all these frustrations, and he's kind of a weird guy, and he's been he's smart musically or whatever. He's got some talent, and they'll use him for money to make all this music. They'll get rich off of him, get him rich as well. But even with all his fame and his wealth and everything, he can't have what I have, what is accessible to most people, his kids and a family and all that. So he's just going to adopt, because it's like performative Satanism, right? Like it's not that he's actually necessarily a Nazi or believes in National Socialism, but it's that after World War II, Hitler was the modern world's Satan. It was the darkest, baddest dude.
Mm-hmm.
That like, even though we have examples of like similar timeline with Mao and Mussolini and Stalin, all these different people, Hitler was the one that was, don't care about the numbers of who died. It was Hitler. Hitler is the lowest low you can ever be compared to. So he's just like, all right. It's like metal bands adopting like satanic imagery in like the 70s or whatever. It's just like old imagery. Like we don't really believe in Jesus or all that, but like it makes our parents mad or whatever. It's kind of edgy. So it's kind of that performative some stuff.
It's like the what I call the Alice Cooper effect, where he's like, I don't believe in any of this. I'm just doing this because it's just the craziest. Right. No one's ever seen it, and everyone's just like.
He's the Christian, right? Like he like, am I wrong? Am I thinking right, dude? Yeah, he's a Christian, but he does like this, like the stage presence, like very satanic, but it's like performative art or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, he says he's a Christian and everything, but I mean, I'm not. But I mean, go ahead, do it. It's weird, but up there like Mickey Mouse. My favorite one was when he accidentally, I think he knocked out one of his guitarists on stage.
Oh, yeah?
That was crazy. Yeah.
On purpose? Or was it?
I think it looked on purpose. Like, he's just, out there and just, knocks him out. And that dude was pissed. Which I would, too. I would be, too. If you knocked me out in the middle of a concert.
Let's see if I can find it. The Revenge of Alice Cooper's Newest Guitarist. No, I'm not seeing it. Not coming up. That's an old dude. That dude's old. My brother is going to go see AC/DC, and I was like, dude, how old is that? I looked it up. They started in 73.
They're in their almost 70s, 80s, something like that.
Yeah, they've almost been a band for 60 years. It's insane.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind to go see them, but yeah, that's going to be.
Are they coming out on coming out in wheelchairs? How old are they?
Yeah. Alex Young has an oxygen tank on him.
Thunderstruck.
They're in his little schoolboy uniform.
Yeah. They look pretty young in these pictures. Doesn't why am I freaking on Wikipedia? I just gotta go to Grok. It finds things so much faster than my eyes. How old were the members of AC/DC when it formed? But come on. 20 years old, 18 years old, 20-year-old, 19, and then one dude was 27. What's he doing hanging out with a bunch of guys right out of high school?
Hey.
And it's like that's what I like about these high school girls. I keep getting older, but they stay the same age. All right.
Exactly. He was the OG of that.
Where am I at?
Damn,
so many tabs open. Oh, okay, I got some. This is some wholesome slop, everybody. You got to watch it though. It's visual humor. All right, you got to watch it. That baby's grabbing the dessert, grabbing that brownie.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Beat your baby?
Who puts their phone in the? I mean, the premise doesn't really make sense, right? That's the big flaw. It's like there's zero reason she would put what looks like a cosmic brownie on top of some rice, whatever the heck that is, in the freezer with her phone. Nobody would do this. It's a funny idea. Like they thought baby opens instead of dad, but they didn't backtrack enough to get the rest of the premise that sets up the punchline. Yeah,
and like that looks like a bunch of breast milk frozen on top.
Yeah,
and then there's like a bag of blood just down there.
Yeah, I mean, you need
berries.
It looks. I mean, it's probably mixed berries, but let's just go with blood. That's more interesting.
That's what I was thinking.
You always go with the more interesting option when available.
Yeah, it's from the circumcision. They're just keeping it. And they're gonna sell it for a Trimmercone or whatever that stuff is called. I want to stay young forever.
Just don't wear any red shoes or anything.
Oh.
Here's some more slop. Another this one's funny. This is a baby cam. This is a lady discovering an intruder on her baby cam. Do you get it? She's looking at the monitor. She sees herself and she has a aneurysm.
Don't let
it's
your
not
women
you
around
that's got me,
guys.
It's me that's got me. Yeah, it just looks so weird. Her body just glitches out.
Yeah. Moral of the story: don't let your women have technology. They don't know what to do with it.
It's true. You got to protect them. If you do let your women have technology, this is what society ends up going. Did you see this? Look at this. This is what we're celebrating. We're taking down Thomas Jefferson and we're putting up LaQuisha. Can you imagine this? You see this in the first.
Another one? Wasn't there another one?
Probably. That's insane. Somebody took the time to. It's like I don't want them. Modernity is great in some ways. We have technology. We can do all this stuff. I can live stream and talk to you guys. I can see stuff on Twitter or whatever. But it has its drawbacks, right? Like we get crappy public art like that statue. I can't help but listen to like Johnny Cash or some old music. and it feels so authentic, but like they're talking in the way that their era, like the type of people and the type of way those people would talk, are like products of their generation. But we've lost something where, like, if I listen to a song that's like genuine and like a product of our generation, it's like so lame and gay, and I don't really want to like think about everybody being on their phone when I'm listening to a song or reading a sci-fi novel. Like, it's not really good for my soul to be like, she ghosted me. I don't care, dude. Like,
I ghosted her.
We ghosted each other. I just don't. I don't know. You have this. It's like how you can't have horror movies anymore set, and like you have to like come with some convoluted way that they don't have cell phones.
Yeah, I horror movies are just bad now. They're just horrible. It's gone off the whole rockers.
That's true.
Like the only kind of horror movies I like are just like the exorcism ones now. Like at least maybe there could be an interesting story on how the demon got into them or something like that. But everything.
Yeah, but like the main problem with those kinds of movies is like you just start screaming, "Do the Jesus prayer! Do the sign of the cross! What are you doing? This is of it."
Yeah, flies are dying all around you. You don't think that's ever?
And then the lady's always like, I'm going to the medium to get my fortune told so I can get rid of the demon. No, lady, just say Jesus, say Christ is Lord.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf, say Christ is Lord. Like there was this one. I can't remember the title of it, but it was actually kind of cool because it was like a Romanian Orthodox instead of like a Catholic church. Like the first ever horror movie I ever saw with like an Orthodox church in it.
Oh, are you talking about Nosferatu?
What's it called? No, it's called like Crucifixion or Crucifix, something like that.
I haven't heard.
Yeah, like and like the lady, like she was like she kept like pouring like wine in her cup, and like she did it like 3 times because like there were just flies dead in it all the time. I'm like, there's something wrong.
Yeah,
you know, like I can understand just like one fly in there. Okay, then like you dump it out. Then you do it again. There's like more flies. You do it again. Then more flies are in there. You're just like,
okay. Now, to participate in this thought experiment with me, we're gonna go back in time to just like 2 weeks ago when we didn't know who the next pope was gonna be. Okay, put yourself in that time and space. Picture where you were, what you were going through, what you're dealing with, seeing like who could be the pope. Is it this pizza ball guy? Who is it? We don't really know. And imagine if a black pope was elected by the College of Cardinals.
Is that the college?
Can you imagine where the world would go if we had a first black pope?
Imagine that chirp inside of like one of those just huge cathedrals, just like
yeah,
like going around. I was like, oh, I thought it was the Germans bombing us again.
He's like he's giving a speech on the balcony, but like his mic is picking it up.
Yeah, like, this is bad. You don't have anybody to switch those out, sir? No, they're the holy beep. It's the holy chirp.
Okay, we can go back to your slop. I've got some more to look through, but it's not really organized. What am I looking at? Oh, I think I saw this. But I didn't see it with Elijah Schaefer's face.
Other men 1 or more times a week have problems where they are not able to control their bowel movements.
Because they ate the poo-poo.
Because when you...
That's perfectly healthy.
Is that really true that 1 in 10 gay men end up not being able to control their bowel movements due to intercourse with other men? Well, according to the NIH, the government body, they say it is. About 12.7% of men who engage in sex with other men end up having leaky anuses. I don't know about you, but that's not a chance that I want to take.
12% of men who have sex with other men 1 or more times a week have problems where they are not able to control their bowel movements.
His reaction here, it's just like,
yeah,
it's like, how to even describe it? It's It's almost like he has to be like, he wants to describe like, oh yeah, of course that's the reaction. Don't you know what gay sex is?
Yeah,
but like that's the point. It's nasty, dude.
Yeah. He's like, well, duh. I mean,
even I think
no.
it's even I know what it is.
Yeah.
Because when you,
he's like, do I have to explain it? And she's like, no, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Tell me it's love. Tell me it's love. Explain it and then tell me it's love.
And tell me that's just perfectly natural.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead.
One day.
So speaking of flaming homosexuals,
I'm going to go ahead and say that if God had taken the Germans and marched us through the desert, we would not have built a golden calf while Moses was on the mountain with the literal presence of God right there.
Wow.
I don't think the Africans would have done it either, incidentally.
All right.
I'll give them that credit because they absolutely did.
I didn't take in that at all. What?
He's saying that there's no way the Jews could have ever like been saved because like what did they do when Moses was in the glory of God? They were down there building a golden calf. You had the German people would have never done that because we're so smart.
Oh. I mean, I think everybody.
I think we all.
It's one of those things you read it and you feel like, how could they do this? Like wanting to go back into their bondage, but like, how often do you do that with your own sin, your own passions? Like, you know, it's wrong, but then you go and watch porn again, you know, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like,
and then you're just like, how did I do that?
Yeah. I do the things I want. I don't do the things I want to, and I do the things I don't want to.
I saw a really like,
even if you're German.
Yeah, if you are German. I saw a really weird picture. Like, wanted to show on here, but it's not appropriate. It's like this lady.
Gotta draw the lines somewhere.
Yeah. No, it's like this lady in the nude, and like she has like these words over her parts that are just like freedom over safety. It's like
freedom to what?
It's just freedom in general, just freedom. I was just like,
That's not, what is it, like the I just lost his name. Benjamin Franklin quote, like the society that seeks safety over freedom will end up losing both, or something like that. Sounds like she took that and she was like, I'm going all the way with it.
Yeah, just whatever. I need my freedom.
Something like that. I don't remember the exact quote. Whatever.
Weird.
Anyways, the chat's been so quiet today. There's been like nothing. 26 people watching. Nobody say anything. I mean, maybe they're just really engaged. They're like, we made them really thoughtful, introspective. They don't have time to comment. They're just like,
wow. They're just contemplating.
Yeah, this changes everything. I'm gonna go be a new man. It's like they're feeling how I felt on my 30th birthday. Just like I have work to do.
I need a cigar.
Yeah, I have so much work to do. But first, let me smoke a cigar.
People on Earth, then how does Cristiano Ronaldo have?
Okay, wait,
if there
sorry.
are 8 million people on Earth, then how does Cristiano Ronaldo have 400 million followers on Instagram? Isn't that concerning?
If there's 10 billion people on Earth and Elon Musk has $200 billion, can't he just give each person $1 billion?
Ugh.
And here's the twist: he will still have $190 billion left over. Isn't that concerning?
If humans can only hold their breath for 10
I don't
minutes,
like this
then how
sound.
was Louis Armstrong able to become the first man on the moon? Wouldn't he have died? Isn't that concerning?
If England is 6 hours ahead of America, why can't they just tell us the future? Aren't they in the future? Isn't that concerning?
If the Earth
I've
is
met
1
women
million
like
years
this.
old and not 2023 years old, shouldn't we be in the year 1 million instead of 2023?
Isn't that concerning?
Yeah, you gotta look up the "isn't that concerning" like hashtag "isn't that concerning" sometime.
Is
And
this
it's
a bunch
just
of
like
random
all, yeah, all like the people are just like, I just thought of this. If I pooped out 40 pounds, shouldn't I drop 40 pounds?
So my friend sent me this real quick. What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Yeah, there it is.
There it
There
is.
it is. I was wondering if something else would happen, but that's what I would have said anyways. Anyway, so an estimated 43 million Americans struggle to read or write. There are 327 million people in America. 13% of that equals 43 million. Enjoy your evening, everyone. So 43 million Americans can neither read nor write. What did it say? 13%. Okay, so let's do a little experiment over here. What is the African American population of the U.S.?
Here we go. Here we go, guys. You thought you were going to get up this easy.
As of 2023, this is not what it gave me earlier, so it's not as funny. But it says there's about 14.4% of the total U.S. population that are African American. So there you have it, folks. 1.4% of African Americans can read and write.
Yep.
I wasn't even staring at my screen, was I? Dang it. There it is. It was funny. I asked it the same question yesterday, and it didn't tell me 14.4 or whatever. It told me 13.6. I was like, oh, 0.6% of it's way funnier if it's the same number plus the decimal. It's way funnier.
Well, is that how many people got off the boats just within yesterday and today? Where Glork is like, oh, we got to fix the numbers.
Can you ask us, like, how many black people got here on boats? Black slaves got here on boats. That's what I'm asking. How many black slaves got here on boats? Come on. Between 1525 and 1866, an estimated 12.5 million Africans were forcibly transported to the Americas during the transatlantic slave trade, with about 10.7 million surviving the middle passage to disembark into the New World. Yada, 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 yada. All right. Whatever. You ain't getting no reparations from me, nigga.
Yeah, you should be thankful. You're not there anymore.
You're over here now. You're not over there in poo-poo Arab Islam land. Like freaking. You're not in a dang colony anymore.
Yeah, you didn't have to go to those diamond mines.
You ain't no British Islamic state going. You're not under Sharia law, nigga.
This is American law. American law.
Be happy for what you got.
Yeah, stop complaining. Stop whining.
Stop whining. This page is not available. That last one you sent me, the YouTube Shorts, not there.
Oh, it's not? They already get taken down or something?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I guess nobody wants to. That secret's too hard to let out.
Well, I've got probably some stuff. Let me look.
I get to see American TV anymore.
Oh, how are you? I'm Nora O'Donnell with CBS.
Of course, I know you. I saw you.
And tell me who you are.
Oh, I'm Sister Rose Picotti from the Daughters of St. Paul.
Oh, nice to meet you,
I'm
Sister
living
Rose.
here, but I have never been here for a conclave or a papal
How
event.
exciting!
What is almost incredible to see in our lifetime that you never expect to be here. It's just so thrilling.
You want women to have a greater role in the Catholic Church, a ministerial role?
Oh, yeah. I am almost 60 years a nun. People need to realize is that if there's a problem and women are not part of the solution, it will not be solved in any type of long-term, meaningful way. Women have to always be part of the solution. And I think Pope Francis brought us a lot closer than anyone has ever
But he wasn't
brought
a
us.
liberal
And I
Pope.
still
He
think
wasn't.
there will be a women diaconate. And the only reason they don't have it. I think it's because they're afraid.
Who's afraid?
I think the hierarchy, the men in the church, and maybe not all of them. I don't want to generalize to everybody.
Which of the 133 cardinals that are going to be gathered right there in the Sistine Chapel, who do you think could be a new pope that could advance the cause of women?
To tell you the truth, I'm kind of looking at the Augustinian Cardinal Prevost, who is American.
Yeah,
but he hasn't lived in America. He's from Chicago, right? But he hasn't lived in the States all this time. But he's been in Peru. He's been in other places. I really like Pizzaballa from Jerusalem.
What a
but
name!
Not because of women, but because of humanity in the world, and especially in the Holy Land. And it's a place to start to teach peace.
Well, can I give you a hug?
Yeah, I want a hug.
Yeah.
Please take a picture. Oh.
No, please take a picture.
I don't know what it's
Hi,
like
okay,
to
look
be a Roman Catholic monastic, because I see stuff like that and they're just like, we need liberal nonsense. We need women to be in charge and to be priests and everything. And then where's that other thing I saw? Is it the other way? It's the other way. Up here. Boop a 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 boop. Are you up here? Oh my gosh. Okay. I will return to the slop as soon as I find it.
Yeah, that is weird how like so many Roman Catholics are so adamant that Francis wasn't trying to start like this libertarian stuff. And it's just like all of you guys are confirming everything. Like,
yeah, I mean it's
so
I don't know. It's cognitive dissonance. I mean, obviously Francis was a crazy liberal dude.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I almost no, wait, the refreshed on me. All right, and right here. So like I don't know what the day-to-day is like for a Roman Catholic nun. But I mean this at least happens on I don't know, is this a yearly basis? Is this every Sunday? Because it feels like it's just, I mean, like the things I see, it seems like it's just a costume.
Yeah.
Let's kick it!
Or the voice of reason is going to be like, yes, this is apostolic.
Well, this isn't actually a church service. It's a para-church organization with a youth group focus.
We did this on a Wednesday. We weren't actually in service.
The gluten-free snacks at the coffee bar were actually quite delicious.
Mm-hmm. They actually had Dutch Brothers there instead of Starbucks this time.
Dutch Brothers is so sweet, dude. It's unbearably sweet.
Yeah, it is. That place is horrible. It's horrible.
It's very sweet.
We got one here in town like about like a year ago, and everybody was like losing their mind. And then like after 3 days, everyone was just like, that place is crap.
It is literally just sugar. It's way sugary,
Yeah.
way more sugary than Starbucks.
That's why I just like sticking with those like little mom and pop cafes where they just actually make you just a coffee. Just like...
Yeah, it's better. I mean, obviously, making it your home at your own house is probably the best, but there's something cozy about like when you're going on a road trip to grab coffee on the way or something like that. It's something cozy about it. I have no idea what the context is for this, but this feels kind of legendary to me.
That's a
GTA 6 is looking pretty good, y'all.
You know he swallowed that.
Yeah,
that bottle too.
Himself. Yeah. That makes me think. Did you hear? I can't remember exactly, but like something to do with like with Rockstar making GTA 6. Like they had some marketing thing, some like HR people came in and like was really pushing the LGBT stuff. Like you really need to make sure you have enough pride in the game. Like if you could have, you're making this big whole like cyber world, right? Could you like make some pride parades? Like we could make like the biggest pride parade. We could put them all over the city. We could put them everywhere. Because you know what we could, no, just there'll be plenty of gay people in the streets, lady. Don't you worry.
I don't think you've ever played the game.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever played the game.
You sure you want us to put gay people in the streets all in one lane?
Yeah.
All right, we can do that for you. We can do that.
Let's go, boys.
I'm excited.
Is it Wabbit season?
Yeah, it's one of those like targets so clear. It's like when you play a game, it's like I have to climb everything that's yellow, or like the way to go is the only place that's lit. You ever like feel like the easy direction there? Like, okay, I'm in the programmers are in my head. Climb the yellow thing. Like, oh, the gay people. Okay, all right, vroom vroom. I know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, it's like
I'm not supposed to be thinking right now.
You can see them from across the map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, there's the gay gender reveal powder flying up in the air. I got to go that way.
I would buy that game for that. I hope they just continue doing that. They're just like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Hopefully it comes out. I don't know.
Or at least make it at least somebody needs to go out there and make it a mod.
If 1997 was a person, which this is like a Zoomer's view back in an era he didn't live in. So it's definitely a caricature, but I mean, it's close. It's kind of like, I got another clip that's related, but it's weird because it's a Jap compared to a Zoomer looking at a millennial.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
So radical.
You and me, baby, ain't.
I am
so that's like
so glad I was 6 years old.
I was 2. I was 2. So that's like a Zoomer looking back at a era he didn't live in and like trying to reconstruct it. But let's do the same thing, but across further time gap and a different culture across the world. It's a Jap cowboy.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
I love when Japanese people love America.
Me too.
There's something genuine about it.
That's good American culture right there.
Be the American the Japs think you are.
Doc Holliday is giving you a thumbs up in his grave right now.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this.
I am
Jap.
a fan of that. Have you seen the there's this Asian dude, forgot about him, where he like he tries to sing country music, but he doesn't know any of the words. And he just take me back to my home.
Trucks.
Yeah, that's all he does. He's amazing.
No, I don't. If you can find it, but I don't know why my my algorithm was giving me a bunch of midget content the other day. Probably because it's my phone's listening to me, and my brother-in-law who lives with me is obsessed with midgets. He's always talking about midgets, like legitimately. It's like a special interest. It's weird, but yeah. After talking to him, it gave me a bunch of midget content, so I'm gonna give it to you now. This is when you have like content that's worth like 1 pixel, and you got to stretch it out as much as you can. So all you have is your showmanship.
Oh no!
and you wait, like look at this. Look, it's so. If this guy could sell you a toasted note and make it epic. I put that one away and here it comes! Here it comes! I'm slicing it. Oh yeah! That was another minute. Now I'm going to salt. Yeah, flop it around. That's probably too much salt.
He was bigger than him.
Are those little girls in the background, or are they midgets too? I can't really. I don't
know what you are.
That didn't do it. That didn't do a damn thing.
Welcome to
Dude. If you can have that amount of showmanship for the tiniest little, his goal was to cut his food for him, but the showmanship was next level. I'm gonna give him credit. What a classy mini man.
Have you ever been to any restaurants where they like do that stuff like that?
Hibachi. Yeah, I've been to a couple.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah, basically he's like that was kind of like a hibachi thing where they do like the. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. Like this. It's all about showmanship. Showmanship comes first. Advertisements.
That's your culture, you know.
He's doing his best. Such talent wasted. It's so sad.
Don't do my shirt.
Keep that one for later. For when I cry by myself. Oh, no one was there. So that was called a hibachi chef tries to make a meal on a regular table. You got to have the right tool for the job, you know. Anyways, midgets.
Back to the midgets. I really can't find that guy.
Can you imagine if there's like a potential business, like a client, like a potential business partner, he just walks up with this. Mr. Nakasawa, I didn't know that you were. Oh, sorry. Should I kneel down? Do I stand?
Here's your calzone, sir.
The midgets rely so heavily on showmanship.
That's all they have.
Yeah.
Like, what else are they gonna do?
like short guys, you don't have it as hard as you could, you know.
It could be worse.
Yeah, could be 2 feet worse.
Yeah.
What a tease! No, not ready.
He just takes a bite.
It's like the mediocre guitar player that's like, if I tap my guitar and give it a little beat, like I'm a better guitar player now. That's just what they do. They like in between cutting, I go tap. What does that do? Cha-cha. What does it do? You gotta tap.
He doesn't know what to do with it.
You know what I'm talking about? That I mean, like it's fine or whatever. But there's some people I feel like really think it's like they learned that technique and they're like, I've reached a new level. I tap the side of my guitar.
Yeah. No, you can only do that if you're like. I've seen a couple people where they're really good at it and they're like have like actual crazy scales on a guitar.
Yeah.
But, like,
I mean, yeah, there's ones like where it's like it is kind of next level, like they actually are keeping a beat.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you're just over there, I'm just like, dude, stop playing guitar, please. We can't do this. Dude, I really can't find this dude. He's like the funniest guy, the greatest talent ever.
Well, I got more slop, but I feel like I kind of feel like that's enough.
Him.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
No, I didn't find him.
Oh, well. How are you, John? Like, how are you, man? Like, the people want to know. They're in the chat, like, asking, how's John? Oh my gosh, is he all we always talk, we worried about him.
I'm doing great. I'm doing good.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah. What about you, sir? You got any plans for your Dirty 30 year? Like, what's like?
Oh yeah, I mean,
your progression to like your priorities change since yesterday?
Since yesterday. Well, I mean, they changed like 2 days before I turned 30. I took a.
Wow.
I'm gonna degen into the trading life and quit my job. So that's.
Are you just gonna go full time?
Well, I'm gonna make a bunch of money, moving money around, doing my friend. I talked to my friend about this. Like, so you're a Jew now. Like, you got to fight Jewry with Jewry.
Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you need one Jew friend to just show you the way, right? They know all of the wisdom, and it's just like equations. You just gotta plug in the numbers and let it work for you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm one of us. So yeah, I'll probably be able to by the end of June have enough passive income to do this full time, work on other things full time instead of having to work my 9 to 5. That's going to be sunsetted, but I still have it available if I need, if basically going on leave, like a paid leave for 2 months. And if I can't make it work by then, I will go back to work. And if I can make it work by the end of that, I probably just won't go back to work, and I'll just do this, keep trying to build this up, try to do other things.
That seems like a good idea.
That's what the plan is. So I got like another month, and I got like 5 more weeks or so.
Until you're a free man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once I sell the house, that's going to be a lot of liquid to try to make some gains on.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and then it's like trying to make it sustainable and all that. Make sure I don't have to go back to work. But I mean, if I have to go back to work, whatever. I mean, I'd probably more likely to, instead of do employment, like go power wash people's yards or try to find people to, because I've done like tutoring for guitar and things like that. Like I could probably make, I don't know, maybe I could go back. I know how to tile and some construction stuff. I could go do that. I'm just so done with it being an employee.
Yeah, that's kind of like how I am. That's why I'm just pushing so hard and just try to do all this stuff on my own. Well, it's a pain in the ass. You got to be on top of it all the time.
It's so hard to like be a functional dude while you have a 9 to 5. I mean, you can do it, but like it just takes up so much time. If you actually have things you're trying to go for, even just like doing like going to the gym and jujitsu and chores and family life while I have a 9 to 5, even that feels like hard to spin all the plates. But like wanting to pursue creative stuff to learn skills on top of all that, it's like, how do you do it?
Yeah, like you'll think of everything like all day while you're at work. You're like, oh, I can do all of this stuff. And you get back, you're just like,
you're just like,
never mind.
Your brain's tired.
Yeah, you're just like, never mind. But
yep,
I don't know. It's a pain in the butt. It really is. I mean, especially like you said, just going to work all day, having your mind going all day. Then you have to come back and you have other things to do, like go to the gym, do jujitsu, family life.
Yep.
And by that time,
chores,
you're just gone.
I got 3 acres. I gotta like maintain. Like there's blackberry bushes destroying the garage, and I had a tree fall like 3 months ago that I still haven't chopped up, and it like tore down part of my fence, and I had to repair that. Like all this stuff just takes time and money, and I just like there's a lot of plates that haven't been spun in a while, you know.
Yeah. Hopefully I can get and so are you going to start like doing more streams now?
That's the plan. After once I get the leave at the kind of the end of June, I'll probably try to do like a normal schedule of maybe like 3 days a week, and then like if I have time, like more, but just try to have like maybe a Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of thing, and then more. But I want to be able to have just a rhythm.
Okay.
And because I mean, it's crazy. I mean, like doing this pretty infrequently. Like there's streams I make like $200 or whatever, or like $150. Like you guys are very generous, and I think it's hilarious. The chat chat's not really cooking today for whatever reason. We got 27 people, but
I think it's just like there's that.
If you have a sign of life, I'm willing. I'm here. Send me out. Make me know you're alive. You know.
Yeah. But I looked at like who was going live today, and I think I was like Jay live, Andrew Wilson live.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, I mean, like it's competitive in that way. Like a lot of the audience spillover, crossover. Like, people are gonna like. Well, Emmanuel's gonna go listen to FDA. It's totally cool. Like I don't like when I have, especially right now, where I literally have this 2-hour slot, and that's it. Like I'm at work. Like I'm not gonna get up at 6 a.m. and stream or whatever, and like wake up my family. I go to work, I come home, I try to eat something really quickly, I stream, then I have jujitsu, then I have to put my kids to bed, and then start it all over again.
Yeah.
But once I have my schedule actually open, I can just schedule anything I want. Then but it's a double-edged sword with audience crossover like that, and like on stream days, because if you have it timed right, which I was pretty good at timing it last summer with Jim Bob, I would see he's streaming, and even if I wasn't going to stream and I had like nothing to talk about, I would just like I'd be listening to Jim Bob stream while I'm like at work, and people are like, "Hey, I think Westford's streaming right now. Like you could rate him." I'm like, "I'm on my way home. What do you mean I'm streaming right now?" I guess I'm gonna be. Yeah, I want the 300 people to jump into my stream or whatever. So
he's been having like. Oh, go ahead.
No, I mean, so that was like that got me from like 400 to like 800 or whatever, just basically Jim Bob.
Yeah, and he's been having like a good like 500 to 700 on his stream. So like he's starting to grow, especially I think now that he's starting to make like more like in-person appearances and stuff like that. So
he's hanging out with that whatever podcast guy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We got Blue Skittle with $4.99. That is that's one indulgence that's going to keep you away from the half mile anathema, good sir. That shit was so funny. Appreciate it. Thank you. Which like with I don't know, with cash flow, like the bar isn't that high really for me to not have to be employed, because I don't make that much money at my job. After taxes, I make like $2,500 a month. It's really not. That's like half my mortgage. I make like half my mortgage at work. So like I just have to basically find enough cash flow to replace that. Because I have multiple streams of income that make my life. I'm not like crazy positive. I'm close to break even basically with all my streams of income. But I've been saving a lot. Whatever I can, I've been saving. And I've got money from last like 6 years of saving, plus the inheritance from my father-in-law passing away. And I've just been trying to be as good a steward as that as I can. And that's the thing that's basically going to give me access to not having to work. Like obviously I'm gonna work. I'm not like a lazy guy that just like wants to hang out all day. I just want to be able to do work I want to do instead of getting hepatitis. Worth every penny. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you will have a full mile in paradise.
You will.
Just keep up the monthly payment, keep up the weekly maybe. I mean, it's just a better chance. You got to have enough indulgences when you get up to the pearly gates to make sure you get the mile long.
The mile long, yeah, just
so nasty, bro.
So weird. People,
what's worse, getting your own Mormon planet or getting a mile-long dong as a Muslim? Which is worse?
That's just, oh gosh. And people call Christians retarded.
I mean,
hey.
I am, but I don't know about everybody else.
I was thinking like the other day, like, I don't know, have you ever heard of a guy?
The other day, what if cartoons got saved? They'd start singing praise in a whole new way. You ever heard that song? Sorry, you were talking.
No.
What were you saying?
Have you ever seen the guy named Sir Sec? Like Sir S-I-C?
Sir
He's
Sec.
like this, he's a atheist. And his videos
I definitely have.
Like they're entertaining, like they're just rhetoric. It's just all rhetoric.
It's just like every atheist talking point you've heard. How do you spell it again?
Yeah.
Sir Sec?
Sir S-I-C.
S-I-C, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely seen him like once or twice.
And I was thinking like the other day, I was like, I should just start making like videos like this, just like with pure rhetoric. I don't have to like explain any argument or anything like
Literally
that.
just whatever comes to your mind. I think it was
As
Yvonne
fallacious
asked,
as possible.
Yvonne was like, Wesley, like Westford, not use my dead name. How do you deal with all these atheists in your chat and like you respond to them and everything? Like, how do you have like the mental bandwidth? I just have given up. I'm like, I just know that they don't have anything except for rhetoric. So I just say that I try to get the frequencies in my brain to match to where I blurt out whatever is quickest to come to mind and the funniest. It doesn't have to make sense. It usually probably will make more sense of what they're saying, but just the stars have to align with low effort and funny. And that's just what I've attuned my brain to do.
Yeah, and it's just
he's like, so that's the Jim Bob approach. He's like, just whatever dumb shit pops in your brain, you say. I'm like, well, I mean, I guess so. Jim Bob's a pretty smart dude. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there won't be anything smart, I would say, on these videos, but there would just be like, it'll just be funny, even just like to light that fire underneath like the atheist. That's a fallacious argument.
I mean, that's kind of like the whole point of my like atheist. If Christians argue like atheists, it's literally just like Reddit fallacies and rhetoric. It's just nonsense.
Yeah. Your comments do go off sometimes. It's pretty funny. Like just watch it go.
I wish Valken, what is her name, like Velkin or whatever, I wish she came back. There was one time she just kept commenting and I got like kind of power hungry. Like I became Walter White. I was like, Velkin, you do not know it, but you are in a maze of my creation. Every twist and turn, every word that you say, I have already thought 20 steps ahead of you. I am your God, and you do not bow down and worship because you do not acknowledge my power. But I am the sovereign here. And I was like, I should probably put my phone down. This is what I'm typing out on a like 4 p.m. on a Tuesday.
I'm becoming something I'm not.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's true.
Who is this new guy?
It's true. Like, she's really stupid. and I'm a lot smarter than her. But yeah, it's getting in my head. I don't know.
And what's weird is like, even if you did like have like come up with like good arguments, good everything, good rhetoric, good everything, they're still just gonna be like, no, that's just stupid. You're dumb. And so it's like I'm not saying it's not worth helping out atheists or anything like that, but I mean the atheists
it's their heart, right?
To help. Yeah,
it's their heart.
Yeah.
It's not an intellectual issue.
Yeah, if they really wanted to, I guess, know more truth about these things, they are. Right. They are. They will. But if there's just like a whole fishbowl of atheists over there, like piranhas just jumping around, then yeah, like throw a plastic duck in there and see how much they can eat it.
Give them some fish food and just let them go at it, and they think that they're winning.
Yeah,
that's the best. If you can bait them into, I mean, they call it rage bait, but I don't think it has to necessarily be that. If you can bait them into the engagement to engage with what you know is silly rhetoric and have them take it all seriously, like that, to me, you've won. Like you're like I said, you've made the maze. They're going around through all the twists and turns. You're like up above watching it, and they think they're winning. Like they're gonna get the cheese. You're like, bitch, there ain't no cheese. It was rigged from the start.
Yeah, there's this one guy. His name is Genetically Modified Skeptic. They're always skeptics.
That's he's the soy looking dude, right?
Yeah, very soy looking dude. Very, very, very soy looking. And he's even worse because I just saw a video like him and his wife made, I think a couple days ago, like their newest one. And then she was like, "Do you want to show off your ear bracelet to everyone?" He's like, "Yeah, you know, I wore this to some conference and everything like this." It's just like this silver ear bracelet. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. Where are your balls, man? This was like a year ago. I when I was doing my atheist videos, I had a guy, like a Christian, like a Protestant comment, like, "You are so uncharitable and not showing Christ's love." Like I'm not an atheist. I don't agree with it, but I think they have really good points. And I think they bring up a lot of good questions. And I think that all of their concerns about Christianity are legitimate. Please take the time to soften your heart and humble yourself and watch this video. And please consider the other person's feelings. And it was one of this guy's videos. And I just commented back like, "I'm sorry, I'm not going to watch that. I'm not a homosexual."
Genetically Modified Skeptics.
Yeah. He said, Prot was like, "Look how dumb." These are all in like valid points. He's like, "I just don't feel like God's real." You're like, I really need a drinking habit.
There was this one the one picture he put on his like community page on YouTube where it was a picture like with him with that dude Aaron Ra and
this guy with long hair. Oh
yeah, and Matt Dillahunty.
He was like the Horseman of the Apocalypse.
Yeah, the captions were like literally like he was like, "Me and my two dads." I was just like, "Oh, dude," I was like, "That's gross, dude." And it looked like it could have been something like that. Yeah, it's just like both these old guys and this tiny little frail dude with the ear bracelet.
You have Aaron Ra as the dad, and then Matt Dillahunty as the woman dad. Yeah. So you have to have one in the action in like trying to fulfill the real roles.
And you already know Matt submits to the man. You already know he does.
Oh yeah,
I mean
he's definitely not a power bottom. He's not a power bottom. No chance. No. So I tweeted, "If I insult you, it's actually a compliment because I think it means I think you can take it." And Jim Bob said, "So you don't think I can take it? I'm insulted." So, which if you could see the joke there, it's a paradox. But I think out of love for Jim Bob, we should try to insult him more.
We should.
Anybody got anything? They combine for it. My dads together with their power combined, they weigh half a ton. Yeah, there's a lot of flubber on that in that relationship. Like, now I'm thinking of like my brain's conjuring. I don't even want to say it. Just if you've seen The Room with like the love scenes in that, just picture that kind of music. But they're just it's just Aaron Raw and Matt Dillahunty like, is this your fault or mine?
It actually, yeah, that would make sense. Like, what was that? The first scene that they had when they were in there, and that boy like jumps into the bed randomly. Like that's
yeah, he's
right
like,
there.
I just like watching you guys. Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. Danny three's a crowd. I used to haze people that if I met somebody new and they were at my house, I'd make them watch that as a
yeah. No, when me and my brother lived, because we lived together when that movie came out, and we were just inviting people over, like, hey, you know what, we're gonna have a huge barbecue today and we're gonna watch a movie. Everyone's like, yeah, let's go. And we're like, we're watching The Room. It was like, what is this? You'll love it.
I have to show you. Have you seen his show that he made, Neighbors?
I heard about it, but I've never seen it.
Oh man, it is levels of magnitude worse than The Room. It's almost unwatchable. It is so bad.
Yeah, I heard he did something like that. I wasn't sure if it was true or anything like that, but
oh no, my wife made me get rid of the DVD, but I bought it because I saw a live viewing of The Room in Portland in like 2018 or something like that, and I met the dude, and they were like, I've told this story before.
Tommy,
I gotta stop saying I've told this story before. I just gotta tell the story.
So
yeah, I saw Tommy Wiseau in person. There was like a big line to meet the dude and get autographs or whatever. I'm at the back of the line. It's me and my wife and our friend, and there's one dude behind me. And I finally get up to him. I'm like, hey, like, it's so good to meet you. Like, how are you? And he's like, all right, guy. Come on, get a photo. Move the line along. There's lots of people in line, man. Come on, man. Move the line along. I'm like looking back like, bro, I am the line. There's one more dude. What do you mean? Like, you can't say, how are you?
He's such
and he's selling like Tommy. He's selling Tommy Wiseau underwear, and I bought his DVD of this horrible TV show and watched the whole thing. And my wife was like, I'm not going to let my children stumble upon this. This must be buried underground like Jumanji. Anyways, here's The Room, what we were referencing, just so you can catch everybody up if you haven't seen this. So this is so you have Matt Dillahunty in red, you have Aaron Raw in white, and you have genetically modified skeptic in the middle. No. Spit it.
Danny, do you have something else to do?
I just like you guys.
Oh, Matt.
Danny, 2 is great, but 3 is a crowd.
I just like to watch you
guys. So now let me pull up, if I can pull up his show. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is what I think about when I think about my memories with this. That and like there's this like stereotypically racist black ladies. She like walks around with her chicken in this apartment complex and just like yells random profanity.
Bye guys. Bye. What did I do? I'm an idiot. I'm okay.
Oh, hey, it's us. It always recommends us on this.
Wait, was that part of the show?
That was an actual clip from the show. All the clips from the show are like
Brandon's not on. Brandon's not on. Do you understand?
This is the editing.
A chicken. What's a chicken? Chicken.
Oh no, it's not. This is definitely like a super cut. That's way. It's not.
In there.
Yeah. This is episode 4. Okay, we can watch it a little bit. I think there's also like multiple of these. Yeah. Like intro little things. This is it. This is the show. For everybody that doesn't know the deep lore of Tommy Wiseau.
Oh,
Hi, Ricky is here. How you doing? Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Nice to see you.
How did he do that? Wow, master level of editing and film work. How are they both in the same room?
What?
Yeah, I make money.
Why is he working here?
Oh, green stuff.
It's the audio. The audio is
Okay,
insufferable.
congratulations again. Thank you.
That's the main reason that it's so much worse in the room.
I have to go now.
Okay.
Audio levels is
Hey,
wait,
mama.
Oh, God.
Okay, mama. Stop.
Oh, my God. Wow.
See you tomorrow.
No, I hope not.
Why not?
Okay.
I work here.
Yeah, we're good.
To bring it full circle, even that retard can be saved. He doesn't have to intellectually understand everything to follow Christ, right? Even that retard can be saved. Hello, young penitent. How are you? Hello, sirs. It's good to see you. Good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. What do you got
I
for
lied
me?
to you. It wasn't Matt Dillahunty. It was some other like big atheist dude.
I don't know who that
Can't
is.
remember his name.
In my head canon is Matt Dillahunty, and I'm not changing it for nothing.
Yeah.
What is it? It says Seth. Seth. I don't know who that is. He looks like he's an amateur magician. Well, I mean, so does he.
Yeah, they all do. They all do.
Our atheist / magician convention, which is what are the key, oh my gosh, the two popular magicians that are atheists? What are they called? Like the guy who talks and the guy who doesn't talk.
Oh yeah.
Can't think of the names off the top of my head.
No, I can't. Like the big fat dude and the little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's it called? What is it called? Penn and Teller. That's it.
Yes, Penn and Teller.
The atheist magician conference hosted by Penn and Teller. That's what that looks like.
Oh, that was just like, and his wife is just unsettling. I don't know about her. I really want to get on her on her bad side. I don't know why.
I just ate my dinner of 2 tins of fish while standing over the sink. Bachelor life. Yeah, and that sounds it. I mean, yeah, if your wife's not there, it's all about efficiency. 100%.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I just want to get on his wife's bad side. It's like
genetically modified skeptic.
Yeah, like I know it's probably a bad thing to do, but she's so insufferable.
Is it?
And I want to get on his bad side too.
Is it like a weird iDub situation with his girl? Something like that? Like just weird, like she wears the pants?
She definitely wears the pants and everything. You can definitely tell she does. But yeah.
I don't even know who's married. I don't know much about this guy.
Yeah. I'll have to send you some videos of them.
Professor Holmes. I don't I've never seen this, but this just popped up on my recommended, so we're gonna watch it. I'm sure it's going to be very enlightening. We're going to learn a whole lot. Never hear the same talking points that we normally hear from atheists.
Professor
Stephen Hawking's
in
on
the
pod.
very last paragraph of your book, you say that if we discover a complete theory of the universe, then it should in time be understandable in broad principle to everyone and not just to a few scientists. And when that happens, all of us will be able to start discussing the why rather than the how. And I quote, "If we find the answer to that, it would be the ultimate triumph of human reason, for then we would know the mind of God." Do you think that God can intervene in the universe as he wants, or is God too bound by the laws of science?
The question of whether God is bound by the laws of science is a bit like the question, can God make a stone that is so heavy that he cannot lift it? I don't think it is very useful to speculate on what God might or might not be able to do. Rather, we should examine what he actually does with the universe we live in. All our observations suggest that it operates according to well-defined laws. These laws may have been ordained by God, but it seems that he does not intervene in the universe to break the laws, at least, not once he had set the universe going.
You want to go, Mama? You say bye-bye? Oh, no, not what is this? Oh, waves of serving the church. Oh, okay, this is Orthodox. I was like, what is this?
Professor Hawking.
Yeah, I mean, Hawking's. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I mean, it was basically just Reddit tier. Can God lift a rock so heavy he can't lift it? It's like it's category errors.
Can he create a rock that he cannot lift? It's like, okay.
And yeah, it's just I don't think that's useful to speculate on these things. We should just look at the laws of nature. Okay, well, why are the laws of nature immutable? I mean, we're just going to go to Hume. We're going to go to the Hume's guillotine. We're going to go to the problem of induction, all that kind of stuff. It's crazy how like these people are considered the smartest among us, but they don't understand these basic things.
Yeah, and like they can't stop making these claims, and they think it's just absolutely this is like immutable. Like, no, now what do you do? Ho ho ho! you just spoke.
Well, it's like it seems like by and large, academia has just like given up trying to answer these questions that have plagued naive empiricists for a few hundred years now. They're just like, yeah, we just don't. Yeah, we've given up ground. We don't do the philosophy and metaphysics like that's we don't do that anymore. We don't try to justify anything.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of. I actually saw like a short where Neil deGrasse Tyson said the exact same thing. He was just like,
yeah,
I don't think we should just think about the why and the how. We shouldn't be caught up in that. We should just be caught up in what's real.
It's all descriptions.
Oh, okay, cool.
What's okay? Real. Define that. Like, I don't think we should think about God. Just what's real. Okay, what is real? That doesn't get you out of the problem, buddy. That's another metaphysical claim. It's another metaphysical category. Even the universe, when we define everything in the universe, all the laws of the universe, like universe is a metaphysical category. It's not all the particulars you find within quote unquote universe. It's a metaphysical baggage that they're dragging along, not even questioning.
And that's why I wouldn't feel bad by just absolutely just making fun and mocking you and just.
All right.
It's like,
well I'm going to challenge you.
Win. Yeah.
Your task this by the time we do next buddy is to have a video out where you pick Sir Sick or whoever and you just do a video critique and just literally either come up with a script or ad lib and just say the dumbest stuff and try to and then get it posted on atheist Reddit and see if you can get people to take it seriously.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll start working on that right now.
Because I got a piece so bad. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. John, you got anything to say?
Have a wonderful day, everyone, and a wonderful weekend, and may God bless you guys. Thanks for the show, or you're welcome for the show.
Yeah, pay me. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's your money. Do what you want to. Well, for whatever reason, I don't feel like sharing the outro, so I'm gonna veto the outro, and we're gonna get something else. An oldie but a goodie. You know, you might not be ready for this, but your kids are gonna love it.